Alright. Back to what I was doing here. Oh, my capture's not working right. Hold on, there it is. Ah, good music too. See if I can finish the topology on this guy. Before I bind that skin. Okay, so I want to get rid of that line there, and it should carry across. These should work together here. So I think I'm going to catch this edge. And then I will... If I delete this edge too, and then I make this point go to here. Is that what I want to do? Then we'll leave this point open. We don't want that. I don't like how many triangles I got here. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's do lead edge. Here. So if I do this from here to here. Let's undo that. Some weird stuff going on there. Here to here. Then I could take this to here, I guess. That's not what I meant to do. This guy to this guy. That makes it all quads. Just have this triangle here and this one here. Then I got a 5-point here. Let me smooth the topology. Here's my quad draw. I shouldn't really be messing with Geo right now at this stage, but it's kind of necessary. I mean, that looks better. I could aim to get rid of these triangles, but I don't know if I find that really necessary. Like, I don't know, is there gonna be a lot of bending there? There might be. Relax all the geo a little bit. Oh, let's get the other side. So that was these two lines, this edge. I'm gonna get rid of that edge. Quad draw, I don't remember how to delete an edge with quad draw. I don't remember what the hotkeys are. I'll just select it. Let's see. Over there, I did this one to this one. That became a quad. This becomes quad. So let's do this one. No, that's not a quad. What did I do? I don't remember what I did over there. Make it come down here? Made that a quad? And then this is... Did I get rid of this one? Maybe that's what I did. Rid of that. That becomes... Yeah. So this guy goes to here, here. There we go. And then we relax and it starts to look a little bit better. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my textures. Let's see. Go back to object mode. 3. And turn on texture. Let's see. No weird stretching? No, we're good. Looks good. They are good. Cool. That feels better to me. I like that. It's not incredible, but it's pretty decent. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could make this chase all the way around. And that would probably... Should I do that? I think we should do that. Probably make everything work a lot better. Turn this off real quick. Which is actually quad draw. Relax. All this. I'm gonna go to my 1 on Maya. Before I do this, I'm gonna save here. Smooth out the geo on the butt. I should use my pen for this, but it's okay. Okay, so the plan is here to this all the way around. That's already there. We want the next one to do that as well. So this does not go all the way around. It goes to there. We need it to go all the way around. This one does. That one does not. It's going to be tough, but I'll get it. Quad draw. There's a way to draw. This would be easier if I could just cut. That's okay. I'll use what I know. At some point I knew how to do that. Okay, so this means that I need to cut all these lines out. Take these ones. Cut all of these edges out, and then we're going to rebuild this area. Hopefully in a way that makes sense. The hell just just happened there? Oh, that went all the way through. That's cool. Not what we wanted. It's confused. Okay. So one thing that we need is a line going from here. Let me look at my quad draw hotkeys real quick. Quad draw hotkeys. There is one where you can just cut. I know there is. Insert an edge loop, move an edge, extend an edge. Relax vertices, insert an edge loop, insert an edge loop. What do you cut? Tab middle drag, extend an edge loop, extend an edge, move an edge. Relax selected vertices. Okay, guess not. I'll have to look up videos on it later. I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can cut with that, but that's okay. Okay, so if that line goes there, I need this line to go here, this line to go here, this one to go here. That could be a triangle, I guess. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Delete edge. Let's take this, cut it here. Move that along. Then we'll take this, delete this edge. I'm gonna take our multi-cut and say cut here. Okay. I'm gonna have an edge going across there. This one comes here. This one is a triangle. Or we insert. Or we insert. It is a tough one to think about. Should I insert or should I not? I think I might have to. Insert here. This one cuts here. Maybe. I'm gonna get rid of that edge. Just confused me. Here would go here. We would need one going all the way around here. This one turned into a triangle. But if we take this, delete, and we make this go to that. Problem is I gotta do this twice. Gonna go around and then they're gonna connect. Yeah? So here to here to here. We gotta figure out how we're gonna deal with that triangle. But for right now, we got an extra layer here. This thing needs to come down. To here. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to have a star here somewhere. It's just gonna have to be. Because it has to shift angles here. I don't know that I want two of them here, though. I've got one here, one down here. So this, everything's like rolling downward this way, and I'm trying to make it go this way. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I should. Connection's going crazy. Oh, there it goes. Alright, see if I can do the same damage on the other side. I wonder if I had turned symmetry on, if it would have affected that. Alright, so if I select the edge, where are we at? That's going all the way up now. That one stops there. So we redirected this line up here. These ones got wiped out. So I'll go ahead and delete this line. I'm going to go into multi-connect and tell it to go up here. And then these ones, I'm supposed to get rid of these. The idea was to come down here, right? We went up with it instead. So that means this guy goes. That guy goes up now. Okay. So from here to here. Okay. What do I do to deal with that? 'Cause I don't think the lines are going across here. Or are they? Both stopping at the same spot? Yeah. That one has a triangle on that side though. So I did it a little bit different over there, but we only have one star on this side. This is challenging. If I merge these two together. Let me try something here. So then I take this, tell it to go down here. And then from here to here. Then we relax that. I have a end gone here. Take this line out. Relax again, and I still have an end gun. We're gonna take this edge and this edge and merge. I need vertice mode. This edge and this one. That makes 4. Push this over. Push this over. Relax the hell out of that. Take the multi-cut. I'm kind of just winging it here. I mean, I have triangles here. It's not too bad. They both have different geo on each side now. That's the part that bothers me. I'm gonna stop looking at it. It's fine. It's fine. And there's no end guns. It's fine. It just could be better. Like, I'd have to take this, make it go straight down. Yeah, there's some work that would have to be done there. I think we'll be okay. I don't want to play with it too much. Then I'm going to get lost in that and never complete this. So, now we have a decent mesh that we can deform. I don't think that'll be a problem the way that deforms. Let's make sure the textures still look okay. Yeah, they're okay. Cool. Alright, now we can bind. So let me select all by the name bind. Select the skin and tell it skin, bind skin. Okay. So now we got a bendy dude. Skins look horrible right now, but we're gonna fix that. Okay. Internet just keeps going up and down. I'm thinking of restarting the computer. I think something funny is going on here. I mean, unless it's the server. I can guarantee if I drop and come back, yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to save this real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to stop and start this again. Alright, back to what we were doing. Looks like it's stable, so see what happens there. Yeah, looks stable now. Alright, anyway. Nice to have a PC and a fresh restart. Everything's all back to the way it was. We have bound skin. Now we gotta do some weight painting on this skin. First we do a block out. So I'm gonna select this, go to paint skin weights, and hit this little option box. Let me see if I can also share this so you can see it. My pop-ups, my windows, that works. So I got this little window. This basically contains all of my joints. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cover up this portion here. I don't think you're really gonna pay attention to that, but because I'm gonna have it on a separate screen, I want to display what I'm doing here. Everybody knows what's going on. Okay. Can hide it every once in a while. I'll try to keep everything on the right side of the screen so you can see everything. Alright, so start off in our paint weights. And we need to select our joints. Go through each one and give it some weight. It's already kind of done that here, but there's... Oops. There's issues with it. There's some harsh lines in there that shouldn't be there. They should be lower down here, in my opinion. Like if I select this one, it should have more influence. Actually, they did a pretty good job. Maybe I could just come through here and start smoothing weights and reducing some of the harshness here. Fix. And really I only need to do this on one side because I'm just going to mirror it across. But, you know, not having identical geo is going to mess with that. At least at the bottom it will. The rest of it will be fine. So I may choose to... Maybe I'll just block out the bottom here, and the rest of it I can paint individually on one side, and then I can mirror it over. See, that shouldn't have as much control here, or any at all, really. So I need to add weight to this one. So in this little display, to add, give it a solid selection. Actually, no, we'll do photo. I want to add a little bit, I want a whole bunch. I think this may work out better if I just flood it. So what I could do is I could select the vertices. Here. Not the joints. Vertices. Go ahead and select anything I shouldn't have. Then I can flood these and then smooth them out. So we'll go back to our skin paint weights tool. And here we're going to flood this with one. And we'll deselect. Go back into our paint weights. Smooth. So now when I select this, I'll have nearly as much down here. And when I do the other ones at the bottom, it'll get rid of these. Deducts from those. Actually, I could just get rid of it now. Why not? Should have no influence on those. Voila. Easier way to see this though is if I use a color ramp. Like the blue shouldn't be there at all. Select influence. Could have this one take it over. Don't want this to have any influence. Well, I do a little bit. Very slight influence up here. This will smooth this out. Okay. So now, oh, I can't pick weight. Let's go through, yeah, there we go. So lots of influence there, a little bit, but that's really heavy influence versus the rest. So I should kind of do the same thing where I'm blocking them out. Let me do that. It just makes more sense to do it this way. Messing around. Let's use a lasso instead though. So all of these guys. Are the ones that'll have solid influence over that joint. Include some of the others too. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one too. Okay. And then we're going to go back to our paint weights tool. Flood it. Okay, and then deselect, go back here. Smooth. That looks good. That looks good. That looks interesting. Actually, I don't know that I'm even going to let this one control anything, this bottom one. It'll probably be on the hips, actually. Yeah. Like, it's one or the other. I have to choose for it to be on the hips, or I need to choose for it to be on that one. Not on both. I think we're gonna go with the hips. Hips don't lie. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just paint this one. It's gonna make things easier. I got one selected, perfect. So, actually, no, I don't want to do that because I need it to blend with the legs just a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy over there. I do around the center. But as we get closer to the legs, we want it to smooth out. Okay. So like if I take this leg and it bends. Oh, I turned off my joint selection. This leg and it bends, it should affect that just a little bit. Just like that. Good, good. I mean, there's some fine tuning to do, but not bad. He's just gonna have the little legs that do that kind of walking anyway, so they're not really gonna be bending all that much. It's a whole lot of wobbling. Don't have any joints down here. Yeah, I could have made this a joint, but like, I don't know. I don't know that that would have looked right. Like one joint here and then here. I don't know. I don't know that that's what we want either. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, because then if it were bending in the opposite direction, it would lose mass. Going forward. See the disconnect there? We don't want it to go that far anyway. Teeny tiny little steps. I'm going to limit the controls that way too. Anyway, back to the skins. Why did my joints turn purple? I thought I turned all these yellow so that I could see them easier. This one too, it turned its own color. That's cool. Let's do this. Display wireframe color yellow. Thank you. The same for the hips. Now we see things. Paint weights tool. Just select it first. Paint weights tool. Select influence. That looks jacked up. So. That chest one should have no control over the front here. And I can remove weight, but then it's going to jump on something else. Hopefully the nearest to that. We'll see. Let's see what happens. I don't use this very often. Place with 0 value. Scale? Oh. There we go. It's your brush type. So when I replace it, it's going to end up on one of these other joints. Hopefully on the right one. Okay. 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 And then... yeah. Okay. Not bad. I don't know why I even painted all this, because when I mirror the skin weights over, it's going to get all jacked up because the geo's different. Perfect, perfect, perfect. How's that even look? It actually looks like it's smooth pretty good. It's actually not too bad. How does this guy look? Ugh. That ain't supposed to happen. So that thing has influence on the belly and it shouldn't. Dang it, why'd I do that? This guy has influence down here and it shouldn't. I'm actually going to do the same thing. I want to see where it ends up. See if this has any influence on it. It does, it should not. How about the wrist? Okay, good. So then where did all the weight go? That keeps jumping out there. We don't know. We don't know where that weight went. I was always told that when you do that, the weight jumps to other geo or other joints. I think I was lied to. Because it did not. Yep, they lied. That works just fine. So now if I take this arm, I move it. Oh, look at how much better. Then I'm going to copy my skin weights over to these guys. These ones will be dynamic. These will have to deform with the skin. The way that the skin's deforming. Eye controls are going to be interesting. I need to smooth that geo a little bit. Giving OMG a hard time. I think I can start making controls for this stuff, so I can start animating. Got decent weights. Oh, actually, I didn't look at the fingers. Let's take a look at the fingers. Is it the wrist I have selected? Yep. See, like, I shouldn't be influencing those at all. So, let me do this. Gonna add, make it a solid connection here. Add, not 0, add 1. This needs to be all white. We're controlling all of that. Damn it, hate it when I hit the Windows key by accident. Can we zoom in on that, please? Let's do this. There we go. That's better. Need 100% on this stuff. Nothing else should be influencing this down here. Should not be influencing that. Replace with 0 over there. Don't touch that. Add back to 1. Once I get to these fingers, this stuff should go away. This beat's kind of catchy. What's happening? Paint skin weights. Select that. The hell? Select influence. Okay. We're gonna do the finite stuff here where I take this down to like that much. Oh, you're not even seeing that. Let me move that over. When I make little adjustments, I'm touching like all these little controls down here. This area. Like this, I just lowered the value really low so that I can add weight, just very small weights. It's almost like smoothing, but better. Smooth right after. Because it should affect the other joint just slightly, or the skin around the other joint just slightly. Don't want harsh lines. So now if I select this one, we'll see that it's kind of different colored. It's not all white. That's good. This guy, and this guy. That's actually not a joint here. I didn't make that a joint. This is. It should be okay though. I think I do want to add more weight to it though, so that I get the weight from the tip off of that, because it should not control that. If I'm only bending the tip of the thumb there, I don't want the rest of this to be affected. And actually I want to try replacing again. See if it ends up somewhere else. Replace that with 0. There we go. I know that it's a little bit blue up here, but that's okay. Let's see what it looks like when it's bent. Yeah. That's good. Not bad, not bad. I may add a little bit of weight here. Very little. Very, very little. Yeah, something like that. So that when it bends, it moves it just barely. Don't want it to be too flat. Okay. This guy. Use replace again. Down to 0. I don't want you affecting the other finger. That makes no sense. Nor anything way back here. Oh, see, it just comes back. I'm pretty sure I cleared this earlier. Maybe they didn't lie to me. Or maybe I just don't remember that I didn't clear that. We'll see. Go back to this one, and yeah, so that's all gone off of that finger, okay. Go back to this one. Just see if I can go through each of them and make sure that they're not affecting the fingers that they shouldn't be. And then I'll come back and paint. You're bending, you don't hit everything all the way back to the wrist. Go. This guy. Oh, you don't affect that. So I'm wondering if it's because when I do this, I go down one level on that joint. I wonder if it's jumping back here. No, it's not. Okay. Just want to make sure. This guy, whoops, missed it. Very particular about where you click. As it should be. Okay, I don't see any funky weights anywhere anymore. I just need to go back through and fix some of this stuff. Okay. So here, let's see what it looks like when it deforms. I may have too much influence from the joint in the front there at the tip. Just the tip. Let me increase my influence on this one. That's what I need to do. So this one, we're gonna go to add. Make sure that this is all white. Shrink our brush down and smooth a little bit here. Here. Sort this out just a wee bit. Just want it to affect it just a little bit, not a whole lot. This joint, definitely want, what do we got, add, okay. So this joint up here should all be white. And then it smooths out. Switch back. There we go, that looks better. Again, we want just a little bit of influence. These ones. Not that. Just like that. There we go. That is too harsh. This is where smoothing comes in really handy. I hit V by accident. If I set these back to 0, yeah, it screws everything up. Let me go back a few steps. I can't go and bend joints and then paint weights. I gotta do that with controls. So when I fine tune, I'll come back and do that. Just block out for right now. We'll do the controls and then we'll be able to like bend stuff, paint the weights right. Because controls are going to have no values here. And your translate rotates and all that stuff. So when I rotate something to make it bend the way that it's supposed to, I can rotate it, paint the weights right, and then zero those out to set it back to its original location. I don't want to bend them now and then guess and pose them back to where they should have been, kind of. Because then when I go to mirror the weights across, they're going to end up in different locations because it's taking the coordinates of the vertices here and pasting the weights there. And if they're not identical, then it's going to end up in different places and it's going to jack up the whole idea. Got some random weights over here. And I wonder if that's because I started painting them. I'm just trying to figure out how that replace works. See how I have random weights here now and I know I didn't paint that? That must be what's going on. So, blocking is probably the best way to go, as I was taught. Damn it. Alright, I mean, it's not that bad to have to do that. I was trying to quickly do this. If I just block these two guys out, I didn't get too far, so it's not that bad. I block these guys out. I just make it a full 1, and then we make sure that it's only on the 2 joints between the 2 where there's a transition, instead of having any other weights from anything else. So now, since this is all white, and I go back to this when I go to select it, I don't have any weights there now. This consumed the full value of what could influence that joint. I can at least come back now and do like just a very basic smoothing. Alright, good on the rest. Add 0. These things are making me think of bomb pops. The colors bomb pop. Almost. I don't know about the green part. Or yellow. Yeah, I'll fix that one once I get to that side. Well, there's some goofy geo here too. That stuff should go across. Whatever. Things to consider. Let's do a really low value. That's better. That spot there. Which is actually going to be taken over by this one, so let me work on this one. Let's do add weight that much. Let's do solid and alright. Actually shouldn't be affecting this one over here, but it is because it has this polygon going over here. This is what happens when you got geo like this. I'd have to fix that. Have to fix the geo to fix that. Why do I have influence there? Prune small weights. I didn't do any good. Should have no influence there. Somehow I do. If I replace it with 0, it's just going to come back again later. That looks good. That looks okay. That needs a lot of work. Why does that one have influence? It should not. It must be thinking, like, when I smooth, oh hey, let's take this one that's nearby and put it there. That's what's going on. So, instead of smoothing, you find a better way of doing that. I think what I'll do is I'll white those out, block it out like this. And the other joint that I do want it to have, like, let's see if I go back to here real quick. Yeah, see there's nothing. Here, I do want this one to have some influence on it, so I'll just make it really small. And this is gonna have to be my method for smoothing, because the other stuff is bouncing all over the place. That's not what I meant to do. There's got to be some way to tell it only use these two joints. Skin weight interactive. No, I guess not. It's just because they're so close. Like if I smooth now, after adding those weights, I select this one. Oh, no influence. Okay, so I just need to add it the way that I did. Okay. Select this guy. Make sure that I got value of 1 here. A little bit more influence there. Then we're going to smooth it. Take a look at the joints again, see if any of them hopped over from the other ones that aren't supposed to be influencing this. Let's select this guy. This guy. Cool. Good shape. This guy. That's not cool. Okay. Then go back and select this guy. That's all gone. That's good. How about this guy? This guy. This guy. We are good, except for this stuff. It should not be influencing way down here for that the tip of that pinky. Alright, let's go all the way up to 1. So here, I want this guy to get a lot of the influence. Smooth those weights out. I just don't want the wrist or the hand, palm of the hand folding in on itself, because it has no influence on that joint. This joint. Should. There we go. That's better. This guy should have no influence down there. Almost no influence. Pretty close. Let's go ahead and prune skin weights again. Almost, almost. Let's add some more here. Almost got it. Go back to this guy. Smooth that out some too. Select this one, and damn it, they're almost gone. Let's do prune again. Okay. Just about. Add some more. Back to this guy, add some more. Check on this one. Scan. Let's go up to this and let's prune just a little higher. There we go. That gets rid of it, and then we can smooth actually a little bit here. It's not a big deal. Dang it, I hate when I hit that by accident. I need to turn that off. You. Not looking too bad. Although this should carry out a little bit here. It's gonna look really funny. Cool. Now see, we got some more of that same stuff happening because I'm using smooth instead of adding weight. Not cool. Yeah, whatever. It's probably not even noticeable once we bend it. Once I put controls on here, I'm going to come back and fix it anyway. So I won't obsess over it right now. Okay. Got a good amount of weight, so I'm going to have save that, and then we're going to mirror skin weights across. When I do it though, I want to see it. I want to see the lower half. Actually, I'll just select it from here. See how this goes. Oh, I guess oh wait, I can. I leave it on, go to skin. Let's look at the option box for this. Over Y and Z. Okay, yeah. Ooh, that did not work. X and Y. Carry the skin weights over for the fingers. Looks like it did. Yeah, doing alright. Hmm. Some of them did not carry over. If I do 1-to-1 over YZ. What happens here? Gets a little funny. What if I do... There we go. Things came across correctly that time. Cool. So 1-to-1, that's a new... I don't remember ever having to touch that influence association button. These guys are affecting that. This is kind of affecting this. This is weird, the way that this is. I don't like that. A little bit of influence. So it's like my clavs are controlling all of that? Okay. That looks good. Alright. But what if I go to bend these? Okay. Not bad. Gotta figure if I'm gonna bend them, I'm gonna bend that one too. Then the only one that I need to be concerned with is my hips, but those, yeah. Like hips are gonna move to on their own. Here. I move them, see, like that. Good stuff. Progress, lots of progress. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, that's good. I think I want to take a game break. You know, if I rotate his head, I guess that'll work too. Okay. Good. They're deforming the way that they should. Some Wolfenstein. Time for some Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein Part 3.